Burning a country's flag be protected speech?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Let's fucking go. Here we fucking go. I like it. About fucking time. So chat, you know how this goes, and if you don't listen close, we are going to 5 minutes to start. Okay, if you want to add on a minute, it is 10 to add a minute. It is 60 to solo judge, and if we don't get a solo judge, it goes to the chat poll, and the loser of the poll will lose their soul. Fighters, good luck to the both of you. Let's get.
Well, Kim, you took the affirmative, so by all means, ladies first.
Well, I believe that if you live in a country having some sort of burning a flag that you're in, I don't think should be allowed, because you're being against the country that you're living in. If you don't like the country that you're living in, get out. Go live someplace else to where you actually prefer the things. Like I'm thinking, like, for more context to where my brain is going, is you have a lot of people who aren't from America coming to America and burning the American flag, saying that they hate America, they don't want to follow America's rules. So then get the fuck out and go back to the country where you want to be able to do what you want to do. I don't think you should be able to go to a country and be able to burn their country flag in disapproval. It's just where my brain went with this.
Seems I'm a little bit off track here. I thought you took the affirmative on this prompt, that it should be protected speech.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to. That's literally what I said. It shouldn't.
Yes, but if burning a country's flag should be protected speech, that means that it's protected.
Shit.
I was wondering.
What is that shouldn't? I'm fired. Okay. You tell me I'll flip. Okay, go ahead. Fuck.
Huh, it's all right. You've already built your argument that people come into the country illegally, burn our flag. A lot of times that's not really the case with people that come here. They don't really burn our flag. The ones that are actually burning our flag is American citizens, and they have a First Amendment right to freedom of speech. Are you telling me that they ought not have that First Amendment right to freedom of speech and expression?
I don't think that that's a speech thing.
But it is freedom of expression. For example, this hat is an expression. It expresses my personality and also gives me a little bit of a discretion. It's thoroughly an expression. The nail in my hat represents the crucifixion of Christ. That's an expression. The sign on my wall back here, that's an expression. I'm free to express my beliefs. So why do we draw the line at burning a flag?
Because
can I burn a book? For example, Can you tell me what's the difference between me burning a Quran and me burning a flag?
Where are you burning?
Should I be able to burn the Quran?
If you're burning the Quran in the United States, no, it doesn't matter, because the Quran isn't the religion of the majority of the people in the United States. The United States flag is the flag of the people in the United States.
For somebody to burn a Bible in the United States?
No.
Then what makes a flag elevated more than holy and sacred scripture?
Because everybody who is in America are either born American or they are should be striving to be Americans. That is your country.
And sometimes being an American
there are
means
different
that
religions.
You can stand in opposition of the government, of the ruling party. In fact, that's codified in our Constitution and our Declaration of Independence. It's our right as a people. If our government's not doing what it ought to be doing, then it's our right to overthrow that government and establish a whole new one.
But how many times is the flag actually being burned that is actually in a point of displeasure towards the actual government? Or is it towards...
is it displeasure toward like the Great Lakes? Is it displeasure toward the Mississippi River? Is it displeasure toward the Rocky Mountains or the Smoky Mountains? Like, what other reason would they have to burn an American flag if not in protest of the government?
Because it's in protest of Americans. They think Americans, let's just say in a specific example, all white Americans are racist. So Americans are racist. I hate America because of racism. Where actually, well, okay, so you hate people who are racist.
Yes,
it's
and
not
if
the
you
country itself.
if you lived in the United States and you're an American citizen, you have the rights to express that dislike and that hatred all you want, without the fear of prosecution, specifically from the government.
I think, me personally, I think there should be a line. Like, it's one thing to have freedom of expression. You know, you want to dye your hair purple.
But you're drawing that line at a flag, but you won't draw that line at Holy Scripture. Now, the thing is the American people is comprised of 66% of Christians, and since 66% of the population of the United States is Christian, would it be reasonable to say that not all the majority of Christians in the United States are diehard nationalists? So what would elevate the flag over something that the majority would necessarily hold as sacred? Scripture, for example. You said it was okay to burn the Bible, but then turned around and said, well, I'm drawing the line at the national flag.
Yep.
Okay, well, 66% of the population are Christians.
Okay.
But 66% of the population aren't diehard nationalists.
But that's
see where I'm going here.
If you're in America, you're American. If I went over to India, I'm not going to sit there and burn the Indian flag because I'm displeased with their government.
Yes, because if you went over to India and you burned the Indian flag, they would hang you. That's because they don't have freedom of expression that we have here in the United States.
Freedom of
that's
expression,
a luxury.
Of speech, like
and that's a privilege of being an American citizen.
Okay, so I don't see it. I really don't see it. The thing is, you have so 66% of Americans are Christians, and probably 40% of them are Muslim. Whatever, it doesn't really. Okay, burn the scriptures on both sides. The thing is, that is what.
Okay, so there was a confrontation at the
shush,
right?
Shush. I don't see.
I'll let it get to 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Or sorry, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. See if we have a solo judge.
That isn't everybody. Everybody who is in America.
So what just happened there? They picked the wrong things, and they.
I did. I
totally
switched.
I think Rev executed that switch perfectly. It was good. It's good.
Pretty smooth.
But this is the thing that's going to happen on both sides.
Now I'm curious how he would have argued the other side, because he did that side really well.
He did that side perfect, man. He killed it.
Right?
I was like, shit, all right. I was a little worried at first. I thought Rev was going to be like, yo, what the fuck? But you just went right there. You're like, yeah.
Can I see that prompt one more time? I'm curious on one word.
No, he didn't.